This is your number one baby daddy, MrNoGood of MrNoGood.com. I'm going to talk about this for a quick minute. But I live in Akron, Ohio. I love LeBron James. I don't give a damn about basketball. And now that I've gotten into Bitcoin and investing and all that, I have not watched a basketball game from anybody since I've gotten into investing. But I'm still a LeBron James fan. Here in Akron, Ohio, LeBron James is like Jesus. And deservedly so. That nigga's done so much for this community that all bunch of people who's talking ain't did nothing. LeBron James is like Jesus Christ here in Akron, Ohio. The gym I used to go to, I need to start going back to. The whirlpool and everything. In fact, I'm glad this sparked me. I'm going tomorrow. Go upstairs if you want to run some laps in the gym. It was by the LeBron James Foundation. Just revamped the gym. Drive down the street, you see the school. Big ass school right by McDonald's over on West Market Street. Housing complex. He bought a couple of apartment buildings to house families. Then he bought this place called Tangiers. It's like a huge complex. It was like a Middle Eastern themed place where there were no windows in there. Everything's dark and it's like a Middle Eastern theme with carpets and rugs and all kind of stuff. It's just hard to explain. You need to just Google Tangier Akron. Tangier Akron. See what it's like inside. A lot of celebrities from years ago. I mean, years from the 30s. They used to visit this spot when it came to Akron. He bought up all that. I went to concerts. Last one I went to was a Eric Benet concert. It was a few years ago, but he bought it. They're going to have some kind of community center, all this kind of stuff. And this Tangiers happens to be right up the street from the school. And that Tangiers happens to be up the street the other way, right on that corner from those apartment buildings he bought. So LeBron is doing it. Let's not say anything beside that. He's doing it. But what I would love LeBron to do is to keep doing it and stop saying it. Stop talking, LeBron. Stop tweeting. How many people was telling Donald Trump, please, Donald Trump, please stop tweeting? He couldn't stop. And I know run around and you're the best basketball player in the world. You got a beautiful wife from Akron. You got kids. One of them about to be in the NBA. You got the other kids about to do something. You brought your boys up. They're millionaires. Made the top sports agency. You did it. Everybody here worships in Akron, worships the ground that LeBron James walks on. Worship it. He got a woman from a fine family. A fine and large family, the Brinson family here in Akron, Ohio. Did all that, and I love it. But you have to think, you're sitting up there in your castle. Everywhere you go, there's paparazzi, and you got to have people protecting you. And you're running around and you live that life over and over. And you're running around on yachts with your friends and you're doing everything. And you get your mind used to that lifestyle. And you tweet something and then people act on it. You say something about this, people, oh. You say something about this, people, ah. So you like, hey, I can say whatever I want, whenever I want. But LeBron James knows not to say whatever he wants, whenever he wants, because he's going to stop anything that's going to interfere with his money. He said that tweet about that cop saying you're next. And then deleted the tweet. Had a picture of this woman that the man that shot somebody who was trying to stab somebody else who also happened to be black. Now, how many times have I told you about how people avoid point A to point B and focusing on point C? This is the same thing. Remember I was talking about how Snoop Dogg got in trouble for calling so-and-so a dog-head bitch, whatever, and then he had to go apologize, and they avoided the fact that I can't even barely remember now. Kobe died. This black woman says something about, oh, well, he raped bitches. And then he said, you dog-head bitch. They focused on the fact that he called her a dog-head bitch. Totally ignored the fact that this bitch called up and went up and just said, well, he's raping bitches. This nigga died in a helicopter accident. Oh, but he raped bitches. That's what's wrong. Oh, Lord Jesus. I know they're not back already. See, I'm going to have to start this again. Hello? You don't have to do that until tomorrow, but why? Where are you? No, don't worry about it right now. We'll do it tomorrow before you... I'm doing something right now. All right, here I come. Here I come. Wait a minute. No, are y'all going to Hartville tomorrow? Okay, you can just take me before you go to Hartville. Thank you. Had to go get my car fixed. Went to pick it up. Went in my van. My van's at the shop. Now I'm completely off track because they came back too quick. So anyway, once you get on your high horse and people, like I said, LeBron is like Jesus here. I'm saying he's like Jesus here. He knows he's like Jesus here. So when you're up there and you feel like Jesus and you're living like Jesus and you know whatever you say on Twitter is going to be acted upon and criticized. You're going to say it. And he went and said something, and he didn't need to be saying it. Said something about your next when you don't know anything about it. It's a lack of personal responsibility. See, the thing is, everybody knows that there's personal responsibility. Everybody knows that you need to be responsible and either suffer the consequences of your actions, or you need to enjoy the benefits of your actions. But the way it is now, you don't want to. Nobody is supposed to suffer their consequences. If you do something, I really should stop this, because I really thought I'd have more time to just sit up here and rant. I wonder if I can pause this, then come on later tonight. Because I was about to get loud and everything. I thought they was going to be gone for a minute. Well, what I'm going to do is pause it, and then I'll just add it to the next video. So let me get a hard fork of the hard part of where I'm at. He's Jesus. LeBron James is Jesus. Let me put that hard fork in my mind. However, he decided to talk a little bit too much. So I'll be back later on, and then I'll finish this. I'll be back later on tonight, because I ain't going to do nothing tonight. Is there a pause on this motherfucker? This your number one baby daddy, MrNoGood and MrNoGood.com. I don't know if I'm going to take up from where I left off, or if I'm just going to start this anew. I don't know, because I just started talking. But what I was talking about was first thing was LeBron, and how he's a god around here. He's like Jesus. But LeBron need to not worry about trying to be Muhammad Ali. LeBron need to not even think, you know what I'm saying, once you get into that high plateau, you think you are Jesus. Come on, man. You are. Everybody, everywhere you go, people are puckering up to kiss your bare ass. You gonna thank you, Jesus. And it ain't no character flaw. All of us would do that. So it ain't nothing on him or his character. He's doing very well, considering. Very well. In terms of handling it. So, you know, sometimes, hey, leave it alone. We gonna talk about, and I know I'm late, but it don't matter, because I don't give a damn. We're gonna go right here. Oh, shit.
killing 16-year-old Micaiah Bryant, shot dead by Columbus, Ohio police officer Nicholas Reardon. Tonight, investigators are examining police-worn body camera footage as well as video taken from a neighbor's security camera showing Micaiah appearing to hold a knife and then lunging at someone wearing pink. Officer Reardon fires a burst of deadly shots. We're joined now by ABC's Trevor Mould. Thanks so much for joining.
Now, let me tell you something. They say she's 15. Oh. Oh, she's only 15. Let's look up Mike Tyson. 15 years old. Let's look that up.
Into the final, which is the heavyweight. Let's take a look at the two contestants and the public address announcer, Jim Bowman.
He's 15 years old.
Fights, but he is unbeaten, 5-0, and Joe Cortez is 13. The Amato. Oh!
Hold on. Wait a minute.
Let's watch this carefully, because Tyson in the blue is a bomber. He's trained by no other than Cus the Amato. Oh! And there it's all over.
Hold up. Hold up.
Doctor comes in. He's not allowed to move until the doctor releases him.
Hold up. They need a doctor.
Tyson is coached by Cus the Amato, had Floyd Patterson and Jesse Torres. See, that was two devastating. Two devastating. There's two physicians in there attending the young man. He's in perfect shape. Now, he's conscious. He wants to get up at the top.
Look at that.
It doesn't last long.
Let's watch this. 15 years old.
Moving out, short armed and powerful. Remember, only 15 years old. Starts out, he's a hooker, just like Joe Frazier. And there he is smoking with the right hand. There's his opponent trying to come back and do something, and there's a left and a right, and that's all they wrote. That was a left hook, very similar to Joe Frazier.
That's all they wrote. That's all they wrote. 15 years old. Mike Tyson put niggas in the hospital with boxing gloves and headgear. They had to call the doctor. You see how big that girl was? Wielding a butcher knife. I was up in the grocery store. I see this one girl. If I buy liquor or whatever, if they're underage, if they're under the age of 18, they can't ring up the liquor. They have to have somebody who's 18 to run the wine or the liquor through the scanner. All right. So there's this one girl, fully grown, got to be like 5'10", 5'11", ass, titties, face, everything. I run it because sometimes I pick. If I have wine in my basket, if I see a girl who looks too young, I won't go in her aisle. Well, first I'm going to find the shortest aisle, but the next thing after that is, what's the youngest looking girl in there? Because I don't want to go there because she's going to have to call somebody to ring it up. This girl taller than me. Fully grown. She get to the wine, she got to call somebody. I'm like, you not 18? It's like, I'm 15. 15 years old. Fully grown. I was just at the gas station yesterday. This girl, I'm getting gas in my car. This girl, she driving it's a Hyundai. It's one of the Hyundai SUVs. God, I can't remember the name of it right now. It's the same kind of car my daughter drives. Anyway, she get out ass, hips, titties, hair, skin, face, lips, everything. Going into the store. Soon as I see them thick brown, golden brown legs, I say, "Hey, pretty leg." She said, "Hee hee hee," and goes in the store. So I'm putting the gas in because I wait till my gas tank go on E. And then I fill it all the way up. So I was putting $50 worth of gas, so that takes a while. So I'm sitting there chilling. She come out. I say, "My name, what's your name, baby?" She said, "Oh, I'm 17. I said, "This is why girls out here getting shot." I didn't mean to say it. I didn't mean to say it like that. That's why you getting shot. And that's wrong. That's wrong. That's wrong. But this woman was fully grown, fully developed, everything. Y'all saw that girl out there, 15, big as a house. Put your knife in her hand. It was just one. This is how I was in Facebook jail for 3 days. While I was in Facebook jail for 3 days is when this first came out. They was saying this and that and that and this, and all the details weren't all the way out yet. Some black woman trying to argue with me in the Akron, Ohio crime group. I say she was trying to stab her. You don't see any footage of that? Some black woman just jump on my shit. I say, look, I show her a picture. I happen to get it from this dude named Nathan, who's a listener on here. I got it from his page. I saw it on my news feed. So I took that picture, put it on there and said, hey, here it is. It shows the girl like this with a knife in her hand, about to stab her, and the woman like this. I say, here's the footage. You know what this bitch said? I don't see any stabbing. See, because that's why. Because you see what you want to see when you want to see it. When you see that cracker with his knee on dude's neck, killing him, and he breathing, saying, I can't breathe. What were they saying in the trial? Oh, well, look at this angle. And he had it on the shoulder blade. And what kind of drugs he had. And this and that and that and that and this. Trying to avoid the obvious that the nigga was getting choked to death. You saw it in front of your face. But then you see up here and this angle and that and his criminal record and this and that and that and this. Same thing with that. If you're gonna do that shit and you go, what's the nigga's name that was getting his ass whooped in Los Angeles? The one that said we just get along. I can't think of his name right now. They was whooping his ass on video. What's the context of that ass whooping that he got? Why did he get that ass whooping that he got? So it's the same thing. So if you're going to sit up there and talk about how they defending Derek Chauvin who killed George Floyd, don't sit up here and ignore the fact that this bitch had a goddamn knife and was about to stab motherfuckers. And now I understand why. I'm not saying that she was wrong, because she wasn't. She wasn't morally wrong to go out there and stab motherfuckers. She should have had every right. In the moral world, in the universe of karma, she should have been able to go out there and stab the fuck out of her. But unfortunately, we live here in America and we got to deal with certain laws and shit. That's how it go. If that was my daughter and two bitches come over here trying to fuck with my daughter, I'ma stomp a bitch's head into that concrete. I don't give a fuck if she's 15 years old. I don't give a fuck if it's a bitch, a dude, a mama, a daddy, somebody getting fucked up, coming over here fucking with my daughter at my house. I have the moral right to go over the outside and fuck their ass up. Yes! But that's not how it works here in America. If some teenage bitches came over here to fuck with my daughter and I go stomp a bitch head in outside on that goddamn concrete, guess who going to jail? Me. Here in Ohio. I live in Ohio. This is Ohio law. They could be out here, in there, putting a baseball bat to your car. If you weren't already in that car, you can't do shit about it. If you was in a house looking out the window, watching them taking a baseball bat to your car, the only thing you can legally do in the state of Ohio is call the police. You can't do shit until they cross the threshold. That's why I said if you was already in your car. If you're already in your car, that's like your house. They putting a baseball bat to your car and you in the car, you can light their ass up. Granted, you have a CCW. Granted that. But if they have to cross your threshold in your door. So all you got to do, don't let them come out the house. Don't come out the house. What she should have did, unlock the door. Unlock the door. And let them bitches come inside. Then it's on like Donkey Kong. You can do whatever you want. That's how it works. You can't do that shit here in Ohio. So, and I know LeBron's good. He's God here. He's handling business. But sometimes, don't worry about it. Leave it alone. You are not Gandhi. You're not Martin Luther King. You are a nigga who plays basketball very well. And I love you for that. And you help out the community here in Akron. Great. Leave this bullshit to these crackers out here. Stop speaking on it. Because you don't know what's going to happen. You don't know the circumstances. Breonna Taylor, the one with her boyfriend. That's the name. Speaking on that. And you know, y'all done heard me on Breonna Taylor. If you're fucking up, you're fucking up. If you're not, you're not. George Floyd got murdered. Trayvon Martin got murdered. Some of these other niggas just got shot. Just like that one dude, the one with the... right up the street. Got shot by the cop. That thought it was a taser. What the fuck you running for? A cop from the same police department just murdered a nigga, and he's up in court right now on trial. You up there, up the street, running. You know you got a warrant. Take your L. You know the bitch gonna get excited. You think she woke up trying to murder a nigga? She just training somebody. She get excited. Nigga, you taser. This nigga. Nigga, stand still. You niggas need to take responsibility. What did I say? Then what did they say about the girl that stabbed her? Oh, you could have shot her in the leg. This one nigga on air suggested that you should have just shot a warning shot in the air. What did I say when that one dude that's in a wheelchair now, that I can't remember his name, because there's so fucking many. He was in a dispute, whatever, and he pulled away from the cops. They tased him. The taser didn't work. Why didn't you tase him? Because sometimes the taser don't work. They tased this nigga. The taser didn't work. He goes around, does whatever. They shot. Well, why'd you shoot him? Because the taser didn't work. That's why I said if I was a cop, I'm getting out the car. Shotgun with beanbag shells. Whoever looks like the aggressor, catching one. Off rip. You getting a beanbag shell to your face. Or your chest. Everybody's going to be mad at the time, but you going to thank me later. I said that then. Same thing now. Fuck all that. Light these niggas up with the most non-lethal shit. I'm going to put pepper spray. They got all kind of shit. They got rock salt. They got pepper spray. They got rubber slugs. They got so many things that you can put in a shotgun that you can just light a nigga up as soon as you show up. Before you even ask any questions. Bow! Whoever the loudest, most aggressive motherfucker on there, catching it. And then we gonna ask questions. That's what I would have done as a black cop showing up on there. My gun gonna be holstered, but them rubber slugs gonna be in your ass. That rock salt gonna be in your ass. Was it a legal shooting? Yes. Was it a justified shooting? Yes. Was it appropriate? Not really. Was it morally right? No. But he's going to get off because niggas want to act a fool. And when niggas act a fool, niggas get shot. If there was problems going on around, they saying how LeBron said how he's afraid he's gonna die. I think that's BS because I don't think he said that. Maybe it's true. I haven't researched it. Come on, man. I'm old. I'm not rich. I'm gonna be rich with that Bitcoin. But even right now, I ain't got no problems. I ain't scared of shit here in Akron. We ain't got no problems here. Akron police is alright. I went to school with this one dude. His name was Howard Vaughn. I know he's still a cop. I know he's not a beat cop anymore, but he used to run track, play basketball. I used to see him up the street. He used to live up the street from me when I was a little kid, whatever. So he could run everything like that. I ain't heard one thing saying that he was a dirty cop or trying to fuck with you for no reason. The only thing I ever heard about it was from these little niggas out here who gave him props because he was fast enough to catch up with them when they was running. They knew not to run from that nigga because he gonna catch you. But ain't nobody said he was planting dope. He was killing motherfuckers for no reason. He was doing this and that. He didn't do none of that shit. He has respect in the community. Yeah, there's a bunch of crackers in Akron Police Department. But they ain't fucking with you. I can drive around here with expired tags for years. They don't give a fuck. They got other shit to be worried about. Let me drive up 77 North trying to get to Cleveland and past Brecksville and Broadview Heights. They got cops there right now as I'm talking, trying to catch a motherfucker in something. I don't know what it is in your city, but here in Akron, you ain't got shit to worry about with the police. I don't live in Cleveland. That's a whole different ball game. I'm talking about Akron, where I live. Every day, I'm chilling. And I ain't got no fear of shit. I just got my tags renewed yesterday. I was driving around with some temp tags that was soaked. The number went off and they was expired a month and a half ago. I was driving on them bitches. That's all it is. Personal responsibility. How many of you niggas got that PPP loan? How many? Where's that money at now? We talking about we want reparations. We want reparations. I want reparations because I'm black. We're not going to get it. But guess what? You know what? You already got them. I ain't work. I'm on unemployment. And I done put so much money aside in Bitcoin and investment and how I can flip it, whatever. I can kick cans until 2023, and I'm going to be rich. I got my reparations, and so did you. What did you buy with it? They came out with that little website showing everybody in your zip code who got reparations. I see this one nigga. Looked it up. His wife is beautiful. Got in shape, everything. Used to see her working out with her and everything like that. And this nigga didn't want her to lose no weight. But she stuck with him because I was trying to get with her. Now that nigga finally trying to lose some weight. As I need to. Then they got a picture. They went somewhere for their anniversary. Way out somewhere nice and hot, like Florida, I think. You know, every nigga going to Florida. Plane tickets to Florida got to be like $5. But they go out there, man. Oh, taking nice pictures. She got the little Louis Vuitton bag. Not a Louis Vuitton bag, but a shopping bag that says Louis Vuitton on it. Oh, it's so wonderful. Thank you, hubby, for this anniversary trip. This nigga's whole info, and when he got that $20,000 for that PPP, for that business, y'all niggas going to jail. Now, if you took that $20,000 and bought some Bitcoin, you wouldn't have shit to say. I could do it. I could apply for the PPP loan, put it right into Bitcoin and Ether and Binance Coin and other cryptocurrencies. But I ain't going to do that because I'm not going to be too greedy. I've been chilling off of this unemployment. And this unemployment money is going to add and make me rich for life. Thank you, Donald Trump. And thank you, Joe Biden. Y'all crackers have given us our reparations. But as if you listen to the book, The Richest Man in Babylon, like I've told you, all that money has run through y'all's fingers like goat's milk through a sieve. That money is gone already because it was given to you to spend. And you spend it. And they're going to give you some more money to spend. And you're going to spend it. Even that business money. They know you ain't going to start no damn business. They know you ain't good at business. But they going to give you that business money. To give them an excuse to fuck with you later. That's all I got to talk about on here today. Chill out. That's it. I ain't got nothing to talk about. Y'all ain't got to send me nothing. Don't send me no PayPal. Don't send me none of that. I don't care. I'm going to be rich. I can live in a homeless shelter from December 2023. I'm going to be a millionaire if I do nothing. So don't send me nothing. When I talk to y'all niggas, I talk to y'all because I can. You can't cancel a nigga who ain't got nothing to lose. This is your number one baby daddy, Mr. No Good at MrNoGood.com. Signing off, baby.